Donald Trump's signature economic initiative was a giant tax cut for big corporations and the wealthy. He and the Republicans who backed him promised great things. So how did it turn out? 2 years later, all those promises have come to nothing. In some cases, worse than nothing. First, they promised the tax cut would put the economy on the path of 4% annual growth. Rubbish. The economy is now growing at less than half that rate. Since the average growth rate over the last 50 years has been 3%, it's fair to conclude that the tax cut has had zero effect on long-term growth. Second, they promised the tax cut would pay for itself as growth generated new tax revenue. More rubbish. The tax cut cost approximately $2 trillion in lower taxes paid by corporations and wealthy Americans. Revenue did not increase to cover it. Instead, that $2 trillion has been added to the national debt, which continues to balloon. It's now over $23 trillion. Third, they promised the tax cut would spur lots of new business investment. Wrong again. Corporations have used most of their tax savings to buy back their own shares of stock, giving the stock market a temporary sugar high. But they've invested very little, so little that business investment has actually contracted for 6 straight months. Fourth, they said the tax cut would revive American manufacturing. Wrong again. U.S. manufacturing has been shrinking. In September, it dropped to a 10-year low. Fifth, they said the tax cut would raise wages and most workers would get an immediate $4,000 pay increase. More baloney. Most workers got practically nothing. Instead, corporate profits have gone to the top, to CEOs, who last year got an average pay increase of over $1 million, and to big investors. Bottom line, Donald Trump's signature economic initiative, his giant tax cut, has been an unmitigated disaster. It hasn't spurred growth, it's added to the national debt, business investment is contracting, manufacturing is shrinking, and wages are going nowhere. Nothing has trickled down. The only winners are people who are already winners. Everyone else has been shafted.